Yes?
What are we going to do now? Let's see. Do we have something in Brackenbury that we could do? Well, Murdred. After all, we only have Murdred's word. Nothing else. Ah. And we can go talk to Thristwan. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go talk to Thristwan. Maybe he'll say something that will change our mind. I love these maps. They're like paintings. You should have them like bigger as a wallpaper for your desktop background. Or I could use them in my thumbnails as well. Well, I do that, but yeah, you know, higher resolution would lead to better results. So, hello, Thurston.
Hello.
Did you do it? Did you get the medallion from Cyril? It sounds like she's worked hard and been fair with you. I won't help you cheat her. Clenches his fingers over the edges of his silken sleeves. I don't want to. I'd give her everything else I have. I just want to help my clan. Alright, I'll deal with you later. We won't attack him. That's not something we do. And there I was, thinking I could tie some loose ends. Maybe we'll have to buy that thing from her. That's what she wants. We may have the money soon. Let's look how soon. The barracks will be finished in 1 day. What's the next thing we're going to do? Maybe the Rogue Knight? Means going to the first fires. And we can go back to Copper Lane, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go to Gareth. Deliver that package of seeds. It seems a little bit strange to kill a guy just for something about the medallion. We'll have to talk to Sarel again, and this will be expensive, so we'll better postpone it a bit. I think she wants 4,000 covers for that thing. Oh man. Let's go over to the Goose and Fox instead, and maybe get some money. And help the Valiant Trading Company. And more important, let's help us with some money. So, these guys though?
Silence surrounds me.
Patron and actress, and there's Gareth. Oh, and you can go down. Oh, you could go up there, yeah. That's right. Hello, Gareth. A man skulks near the bar. He seems like he's trying to blend in with the wood paneling, and he watches the other patrons Out of the corner of his eye, he gives you a quick nod as you approach. What do you do here? Me! I'm just minding my own business. Of course, you're standing by yourself in the corner of a tavern and you're not drinking anything. Not suspicious at all. Gareth's nervous eyes dart around the room. Keep it down, will you? I really am here to do business, but it's the kind of thing that requires discretion. And unless a mutual friend has sent you to me, that's all I've got to say on the subject.
Greetings.
Yeah, Verzano has a delivery for you. He glances around and snatches the pouch from you. Keep your voice down, will you? The Dominels have spies everywhere. Tucks the pouch away. You tell Verzano this is the last time I'm buying from him. This is getting too dangerous for me. You've lost an item. Bitter squash seeds. Don't think I've heard of the Dominels. I was at their house, but tell me more about them. The more important thing is making sure they don't hear of you. They are old Brackenbury stock, but these days the Dominels are known for their business activities, most of which involve some degree of bribery, extortion, theft, or murder. So they're an evil organization, just the thing we want to target. What do the Dominels have to do with this? You have no idea, do you? Let's just say that the Dominels have exclusive rights to trade certain merchandise within the city. Verzano likes to make some extra coin from time to time by dealing in the same merchandise, undercutting the competition, he says. Tell me what was in that pouch. Bitter squash seeds. They interrupt pregnancies. Even though they're not exactly legal, many folks nowadays prefer them to the risk of hollowborn or celibacy. He pulls a rifle round. Did I just do something illegal? No? He grins weakly. Oh, good to know. So, this is just about House Dominel and not, we repeat, some legal trouble. Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before... Dana, a woman swaggers in, her polished boots thwacking the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer warps her smooth face. Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to buy only from me. What's a girl to think? Gareth bows, his knees knocking together. Please, my lady, I was just explaining that I don't do business with anyone else. Except this one last time, right? Dana crosses her arms and rocks back on her heels. There's always one more deal, until you run out of credit, that is. Dana turns and regards you, looking you up and down, and just who are you? You don't exactly look like a seed dealer. You know who I am? I'm no one to be trifled with. Her grin widens. I just might have a use for someone like you. Verzano put you up to this, didn't he? That old fool's on a sinking ship. And he's determined to drag anyone who gets close enough down with him. She eyes the trembling Gareth. Gareth here knew better, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'll also give you a chance to get even with the imbecile who's been playing us both. She narrows her eyes. What do you say to killing Verzano? Why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't you? He's used you to do his dirty work. Well, it was not dirty, if I understand that right. And without telling you anything about what you were carrying, or who you were crossing. Just the right kind of people for me. She taps a finger to her jaw and her voice slows. Of course, I'd also consider it a personal favor, and House Dominel is never stingy with its friends. She glances at Gareth, the loyal ones anyway. Well, tell me about them from your perspective. I don't know whether to be relieved or insulted. We're one of the wealthiest merchant families in Defiance Bay. Let's just say, however, that some of our business practices are not officially sanctioned. Gareth groans and stifles a sob. Well, I will decide his fate when I talk to him again. You'd better make up your mind quickly, because we're going to pay him his dues one way or another. Just make sure you stay out of our way. Alright, so we avoided a direct fight. But we're now in against House Dominel, it seems. Anyways, that's just the right kind of opponent for Kavavar. An evil organization. Kavavar's not evil. He's just against organizations. And he's, in D&D terms, you would say chaotic, good, or neutral. So he really doesn't like evil. And, with this, we'll go back to Ondra's gift and to Verzano, I think. And warn him of the impending danger. Or so I hope. The Dominels, yeah. Dominels seem like the other side of the Crucible Knights. And they probably have a peace treaty. What a heap of corruption this Defiance Bay is. Oh man, oh man. And there's the trading company. Let's go back here. Oh. Do it a little bit slower. Don't want to miss something. Let's go back in. So, Mr. Verzano, let's talk about this
Gods
thing.
keep you.
Were you able to deliver the package? You didn't tell me things would get messy. I charge extra for that. The Dominels were there. Verzano's eyes fly open and he tugs at his beard. I was so careful. Always following the Verla Vita. They couldn't have known. Seems like they could. And what's now happening?
Well, well. Is this your last day among the living, Verzano?
Verzano wrings his hands. Your timing is impeccable, tell Polygina. The Dominels are after me. Please, you've got to stop them.
As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republics considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the dukes.
What's the meaning of this?
The meaning's simple. Verzano's cut off. Shut out. His fate is left to the Dominels, and whatever unlucky friends he may still have in Defiance Bay.
He is a poor guy, up against a mighty organization. I'll help him. Verzano falls to his knees and clasps his hands together. Have mercy, Polygina. I don't stand a chance. Against the Dominels, he bites a trembling lip. I've brought failure and shame on myself, but you can't mean to watch your countrymen die like a dog.
Verzano, Verzano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the ambassador, and through the ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die. You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it?
She turns her attention to you and raises her feathered eyebrows expectantly. I intend to protect Verzano from the Dominels. Polygina drops her gaze and lightly shakes her head from side to side. Moments later, she turns her eyes to the ceiling in amused disbelief.
Verzano, you have a saint looking out for you after all.
She strides across the room and takes the already nervous Verzano's head in her feathered hands. gesture that seems to hover in a dangerously narrow space between caressing and crushing.
Just don't come knocking on the embassy door. Understand?
Verzano replies with a rapid, weak series of nods. Paragina nods back once and gives his face a light slap.
Do as you will. He's no longer my concern.
Dana saunters through the door, flanked by a squad of Dominel foot soldiers. She lets her gloved hand rest on the hilt of her weapon. A sneer curls on her face as she looks at you. It seems I was wrong to overlook your blunder. Rest assured I never make the same mistake twice. And that is a bad position, but we'll just put the arcane veil on as quickly as we can. And what do we have here? Move back here. You need to move back in the other direction. Change your weapon set as well. You need to move back too, and no. You can stay here. Oh no. Just change your weapon set as long as we can. Kebaba can move forward here. Our priest should move to that direction. And we're all out of buffs, I guess. Oh man. Oh, really? Only viable spellcaster at this moment. Oh, we need to interdict these guys as quickly as we can. Adonai needs to run into Dana. Kevava needs to run into this guy. Or maybe to this guy. And yeah. Put up the spirit shield. God. Put on the consecrated ground here. Kalvasa is attacking. Augustine is attacking. Dana will be dying quickly, I think. Kebaba is gonna be attacking and will fear everyone here. Can put Dana down.
That looked like it hurt.
Christine is still alive. Let's go for that wind. No. Soldiers are there. Yeah, but we are holding well. What more can we do with our priest? Guess we'll just attack Dana. Shouldn't be as hard as it seems, I guess. She's nearly down. Castine. Well. Target destroyed. That's all I can say to you, Dana. Where are you, Kebaba? I want you to attack this guy. Can you go there? I hope so. Rest of you. This guy seems to cast spells, so we'll attack him. Put a mark on him too. The bruisers, the bruisers. Let's put this guy down. Oh. Somehow some pillars were brought down, I guess. And I think we'll bring out the Phantom. Another one destroyed. Man. These guys. Too easy. Master Verzano. He wipes the sheen from his forehead and looks around the warehouse with the white, fearful eyes of a hunted animal. I can't thank you enough, Aimiko. This won't stop the Dominels for long. I've got to get out of here, and I recommend that you do too. He hands you his pistol and gives you a bag of coin with shaking hands. That is all I have after this ill-fated venture. Thank you again, and please look out for yourself. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, so is this our trade house now? We have a lot of fine armor and weapons. Let's look at them. We have a spell book. And trash. More trash. Interesting. Let's look at the grimoire. Oh, good spells. Constelhort's Draining Touch. I wanted that. Ray of Fire. Miasma of Dull-Mindedness. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. And what's that? Forgiveness. A unique pistol, two-handed, very slow. I think we should give that to our priest, maybe, or to... I don't know. Wow, it's very slow and it does really good damage. It has a low range, however. Kiel was constable in the small wooden village of Maiden Falls. A good man who fulfilled his duties honorably, but he often found himself in violent confrontations with passing ruffians and mercenaries come to the village to exploit the nearby ruins. Wiry, with a boyish face and an awkward gait, offenders rarely took Kiel seriously. They would mock him, telling him there was no way he was going to take them to jail. "You're right," Kiel would reply. "I bring forgiveness." Which is this really good pistol. Nice. Nice thing. You have a fine mail armor too. And I think before we ponder about equipment and things, before we decide the future of this house, we'll conclude this session of Thoughtful Gaming for now. Thank you for watching. If you like the videos, please come back and watch. Next time we'll probably go to the Brackenbury Sanitarium and finish this Murdred, inquire further, and of course what we already said about the future of this house. So I'd be delighted to meet you in the next episode. This is Immanuel Can signing out.